Joe Gibbons walked into work last week, he never expected to be greeted by several of his friends and family members. In fact, he was
a little bit more than surprised, shocked, but very appreciated.
the man who has quietly fueled one of Southern Utah's fiercest fights against domestic violence for nearly a decade was suddenly the center of attention. Joe's road to this fight began in tragedy.
Well, I get a little emotional. My first employee that I hired got killed on a cruise ship by her husband in domestic violence. And that's what really got me involved with the Dove Center and involved with domestic violence.
The Dove Center, serving Washington and Kane counties, offers shelter, outreach services, case management, and a 24-hour hotline for survivors of domestic violence. Executive Director Jillian Penhall said Gibbons quickly became one of its most steadfast champions.
He wants to see action happen and see that go. And I think that's so amazing, because when he's having conversations or going out and talking about others about getting involved in the project, he's very much yeah, let's do it, but let's do it now. This is urgent and this is needed. And so that urgency really helps push things forward.
About 3 years ago, Joe approached the Dove Center with a vision to honor his co-worker further by building more transitional housing for survivors. That vision became a reality with the Christie Suites, where families can live for up to 2 years while receiving services. Fox 13's Dream Team, along with Steve Wright from Mountain America Credit Union, surprised Joe with a plaque, garden tools, and thousands of dollars in gift cards and donations for the Dove Center's Christie Suites.
This wagon has gardening tools. It has a garden hose. We have watering attachments. We have gardening gloves. And the amazing people at Sandia Greenhouse gave us a $1,000 gift card for a garden at the Christie Suite.
That'd be great.
Yes. And not only that, Botanical, who is also part of that group, gave us a $500 gift card. We know how much you love the Dove Center, so we also have a $1,000 donation to the Dove Center in your name.
Well, thank you.
For Joe, the impact on survivors is the only reward that matters.
Just seeing what we can do to make a change in our community and to see how much domestic violence happens and touching my heart like it did with Christy. It's still very hard for you to understand what happened.
Although Joe has done so much for the center, he is far from finished. For him, the goal is simple:
to build as many units as I can before I'm dead.
If you know someone that is deserving of a Dream Team surprise, nominate them at fox13now.com.